Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of the weird, the wacky, and the wonderfully obscure. Let's jump right in. Did you know that bananas are actually radioactive? Yep, you heard that right. Bananas contain potassium, and a small fraction of potassium is a radioactive isotope called potassium-40. But don't worry, you'd have to eat about 10 million bananas at once for it to have any harmful effect on you. Bananas even have their own unit of measurement for radioactivity, called the banana equivalent dose. Now to obscure history, did you know Australia once went to war with emus? In 1932, after World War I, Australian soldiers found themselves battling massive flocks of emus that were destroying crops in Western Australia. The military was deployed with machine guns to handle the threat, but the emus outmaneuvered them. It was such a disaster that it became known as the Great Emu War, and believe it or not, the emus won. Imagine explaining that one to your commander. Sorry, sir, the emus were too clever for us. Speaking of clever, let's talk about octopuses. Did you know that these 8-armed wonders are some of the best escape artists in the animal kingdom? They can squeeze through spaces as small as a coin, thanks to their soft bodies and lack of bones. There have been numerous accounts of octopuses escaping from aquariums, sometimes even sneaking out of their tanks, crawling across the room, grabbing a snack from a nearby tank, and returning to their own tanks like nothing happened. For our romantics out there, here's a unique one. There's a museum of broken relationships in Zagreb, Croatia. This museum is dedicated entirely to failed love stories. People from around the world send in mementos of their past relationships, everything from teddy bears to an actual axe used by someone to chop up their ex's furniture after a breakup. It's a quirky, emotional roller coaster of a museum that shows just how creative and sometimes vengeful love can be. And finally, let's end on a truly bizarre note. Back in 1518, in the town of Strasbourg, modern-day France, there was an outbreak of dancing. It's known as the dancing plague of 1518. Hundreds of people started dancing uncontrollably for days, and some even danced themselves to death. To this day, no one knows exactly why it happened. Some believe it was caused by ergot poisoning, a hallucinogenic mold that grows on damp rye, while others think it was a case of mass hysteria. Either way, it's a dance party that went way too far. So there you have it, folks. 5 obscure facts that you probably didn't know before today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more weird and wonderful content. If you have an obscure fact of your own, drop it in the comments below. Who knows? It might just make it into our next video. Stay curious, stay weird, and I'll see you in the next one.